first camp over and done with, is that a bit of a relief for you?
I wouldn't say relief. I'd say pleasing and proud. It's been close to sort of odd to a month really after team naming and getting together as a new group and embedding a lot of new systems, new structures, new language. A few people meeting each other for the first time. New captain, new coaches. Yeah, so it's been a big month.
What was your assessment on the performance today?
Oh, firstly, I'd just like to sort of feel like we're in the middle of both here. I'd just like to say well done to the physicality of Fiji. We knew that they were going to come out and create some big collisions. And to keep them to 5 is pretty special. You know, we scored some great tries. We left a lot out there. I'm really proud of a lot of efforts in the 6 debutants who many of them stood up.
And in terms of Billy and Noah and the other debutants, what did you make of their performance?
Yeah, Billy had some great touches, had some really good moments. He was welcomed, wasn't he? There was a couple of shoulders on him to welcome him to Test football, and he took a couple of great opportunities. Really, really pleased for him, and Noah coming on so early, and I just trust him, backs himself. That's a great thing about Noah. You know, he's an instinctive rugby player, and he did that tonight.
Scott, good to share the pitch with a few new faces.
Yeah, it's great for those guys to step in and take the opportunity. All 6 of them, I think, from Billy starting and then the rest of them running on, certainly had an impact on the game. Big Pasaleo getting his shoulders to the line, and Sam Derry, nice wee turnover, and Bally sort of getting the dot after a couple of nice wee touches in the game.
What did you make of the atmosphere? Could you hear the crowd? It was loud on our end, but how was it for you guys?
Yeah, certainly. Felt the energy and the noise from the crowd. It was great to feel that and play in front of 30 or 40 odd thousand.
33.
33.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, if I'm calling it 40,000,
round it up.
Yeah.
Razor, was it frustrating that you didn't make the most of all the opportunities you had?
Yes and no. Like, you create them. Probably the story of the last 3 Test matches, really, we created a lot, especially early and didn't take them. You're always looking for the accuracy and the execution, but more importantly, the care and effort, and we showed a lot of that. So that's, if you're not showing the effort and there's no accuracy, that's when you get frustrated as a coach. Look, I just want to talk about, America. They do some sport well, man. To set up beforehand, the tailgate parties, the atmosphere, the injury breaks were pumping, like at home everyone sort of knocks off, but it felt like everyone was up dancing, so, well done and thank you for having us in San Diego. What a city.
Yeah, just an update on Cortez, how's he doing?
He failed his HAA, so he'll go through the protocols for the next 10 days to 2 weeks. Yeah.
Scott, as a captain, what were you happy with tonight, and what do you think your work-ons are?
Yeah, I was happy with the way we played. We talked about grinding them down, but doing that smartly. We held the ball quite nicely and moved it away from, I guess, their first few defenders who were really looking forward to coming off the line, looking forward to put a shot on. So I think we shifted the ball to different spaces quite well, and created a few opportunities by doing that.
And Razor, for you, do you think having 6 debutants, that must be like, how do you feel about basically having so many new players on a field at one time?
Oh, quite excited to see how their talent went and how they showed we picked them. Like I said, 32 players and played everyone. I think 7 debutants over the whole series, and it's been It's been quite intense, obviously with the travel and stuff coming over here, and I'm just pleased everyone's learnt quickly. They've been incredibly professional off the field.
On Twitter, there's been a lot of chat about the New Zealand national anthem, how it wasn't the greatest. Can you make have you got any comment about the rendition of the anthem?
Yeah, I guess it certainly was a little bit slower tempo than what we're probably used to. I think got the lungs warmed up for the first whistle, so probably a good wee primer for us.
Very operatic, wasn't it?
The All Blacks are a world-class program. Coming to the U.S. helps grow the game here in the States.
Yeah.
What's your guys' opinion on being a part of that group to help grow this game?
Yeah, guys, good.
Yeah, I think for us to come over here, particularly playing against the Fijians, two sides that I guess love to play the game, is probably a great show for the game of rugby and potentially growing it here. And as the All Blacks have certainly felt the support of the San Diego rugby community, so thanks for them here.
I just want to mention the San Diego Legion, just for putting it on, and how much care they have for our game, and how much love and support for them to have this as their home ground is pretty special. Like to turn up here each week, and I think they get 8,000 people support, and they were just saying they've got 800 or 700 kids playing the Sevens tournament tomorrow, so rugby's really healthy in America and going well.
Anthony and Scott, being at this high level of rugby, playing this Tier 1 international rugby, what advice do you have for kids and younger guys trying to get this opportunity on the international stage?
Yeah, I think it starts with kicking the ball around with family, with friends, and in the streets and the parks, growing the game. That's where it starts, at the grassroots. So it's great to hear that there's a Sevens tournament. That's the sort of foundation. And
and I think just with that, like we're international sport. We're Olympic sport now. Men's and women's, boys and girls, different levels, and it's a gift that it's a great sport. It's a gift because it can take you around the world. The rugby community is strong. Everyone looks after each other, so I'm glad we're looked after so well here in the States.
I was going to say, probably adding on to that, it's a game for everyone, like all shapes and sizes. I think that's the beauty of our game. Anyone can play, and
Great.
Grazer, sorry, just one more from me. Do you kind of hope that maybe your players didn't impress too much and they might not, they're not getting calls from NFL scouts?
NFL? Not too sure there's many quarterbacks out there. Maybe a couple of the old wide receivers.
Caleb Clark said they'd be quite keen.
Ethan de Groot wanted to be, I think, the defensive lineman, but probably has to put another few kegs on for that. Hey, if they're going to get those paychecks, well done to them. Off they go.
So two people to go would be Caleb Clark and Tamati Williams, I reckon.
Tamati, that's it.
Those two.
Yep.
Tosi Parsi, he could. Parsi Tosi.
Just a comment on being your first tour as the All Blacks coach, and also Nick Burns' first tour as the Flying Fijians coach. The comparisons from when you guys were in Super Rugby.
I think one thing about the Fijians, because they play in such a consistent team together and with Drua, and then coming into Test footy, they're going to get the combinations, the cohesion, and they've obviously been coached by Mick, so there's a lot of understanding of how they work. So they're only going to get better and more consistent rather than coming from all over Europe. I know a few of the European Fijian boys are pretty keen to get home and play in front of their fans in Lautoka and Suva. So look, they're on their up, Fiji rugby in general, and it just showed tonight how tough they are to play, and got some great young players coming through, and Mick's a good man.
Would you be keen to bring an All Blacks game to Fiji?
When the time is right, and in the middle of your winter, No, Jay. Look, we're pleased to look at all options. Awesome.
From the Fiji Times here, your thoughts on the challenge the Fiji brought to
Is that directed at me? Okay. Yeah, Fiji, they certainly challenged us in the physical areas. They showed when they got their shoulders through the line and gave the ball a bit of air that they, were pretty dangerous, and they split us a couple of times, and we were aware of that threat and didn't quite shut them down, but I think we're pretty pleased with keeping them to 5 points. With the flair that they do have, so that's a great effort. I'm proud of that.